Audio check. Chickadee check. Well, can't check game audio. Uh, hmm. YouTube. I'm trying to. Can't be access game managed. Can't be access again from the managed list. Okay. Neato. Edit title and description. Sweet. How's everyone doing today? 7. Sorry, my wife is watching Frosty the Snowman, and I forgot just how good the actual music was from the original. Now, I've done a little bit of work, mainly on the access hatch for the miner. I don't believe I'll be able to set it up as I was originally wanting to have hangar bay doors lower so that way you could transition inside and then ride an elevator down. Instead, what we're going to have to do is just keep it as a open hole. It does still have the elevator, thank God, but the idea that we had, well, yeah, I mean, I guess we could look into the potential to use a hinge, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that will cut into the corridor, because ideally I want to keep that completely empty, right? As of right now, just because we don't have a proper hangar, we can't exactly do that. However, soon we're going to be able to. Now, one thing that I am also wanting to explore the possibility of is this. I feel like it would be pretty neat if we could set it up so that way, um, at the very end of this corridor, I mean, obviously we could set it up so, like, there's a storage access point on one side. Um, so, like, for example, if I am needing to go on an expedition, then I can quickly access resources, probably get it set up so that way a warthog can access it. Um, I do have a blueprint for a cargo hog, although I think because as of right now, I believe it has 3 small cargo containers. They do have a dynamic cargo container, so I feel like I might play around with that idea whenever we do get a vehicle printer up and running. Just because I feel like that might be something interesting. Because whenever I got the blueprint, I modified it because originally it was the LAAG version, the one with the automatic gun on it, on the back. Um, I guess, yeah, I guess that would technically be a tri-barrel Gatling gun. Um, but whenever I modified that, God, that was close to a year ago now, and we didn't have the modular storage containers. So I might end up going in, replacing those 3 small cargo containers, and then placing the modular down, seeing how that works. Um, I don't know. I feel like that might be pretty fun. And we've been sitting at 100% now for like 4 minutes. 3-4 minutes. Let me try alt-tabbing. Task manager. Yeah, Space Engineers isn't responding. Let's give it another few minutes. If it doesn't work, then we may end up restarting the game. Oh no, copyright. Okay, now hang on. Space Engineers just jump up in memory usage. Space Engineers just gonna... Is it gonna die? I mean, it's bouncing CPU usage and RAM usage. Is it going to die? You know what? We're just going to go ahead. Kill program. Screen's going to go black for you guys. I'm just restarting the game. By the way, did you guys see the... I don't know if it would be a teaser or a trailer. Either way, like, did you guys see the new video that Keen dropped for Space Engineers 2? I mean, my word, that looks super cool. The unified grid system is going to be amazing. And something interesting, too. Part of V-Rage 3, which is the new game engine for Space Engineers 2. I remember last year or year before last, Keen was giving a demonstration of, I believe it's Water Ninja, is what they called it. Either they use Water Ninja or that's what Ark Survival Ascended used. But like the dynamic water system that's going to be in V-Rage 3 looks absolutely amazing. I remember one of the demonstrations was the water being like dammed up and then part of that dam breaking, and the more it broke down, the more water drained out of that area. So my mind, whenever I saw that, was immediately, if the water is going to be dynamic, does that mean that if I want an underwater base, I'll need to find a way to basically build it on land or in orbit, and then slowly lower it down into the water? Because, I mean, unless they're going to introduce a block like a water pump, so you can build underwater and, you know, just like in real life, hook it up. And I don't imagine they would make it so dynamic that there's a water hose that you can pipe to like a port that then, you know, expels it technically through a block back outside. I don't imagine they'd do that, but have it to where it's like a input-output and pump the water out that way. I feel like that would be an interesting solution. And that also gives credence to the idea that maybe we would be able to turn around and use pumps as something similar to a ballast system. So that way we could go and, like if we have a spaceship and we want to submerge it, like maybe to hide it from enemy players. Submerge it down into the water by using these pumps, filling up ballasts, dropping, and basically use the ballasts to make submarines. Because, at least to my knowledge, that's how real life submarines change their, almost at elevation, their depths. Oh, I'm flying. By taking on more water or pumping out more water. I feel like that could be pretty interesting. But then would water be a resource? Could we potentially need to use water for perhaps like cooling? Just like how in real life we use water to cool the nuclear reactors. I feel like that could be something fun to kind of theorize and potentially explore. But, I mean, of course, we know next to nothing. Unified grid system. The Erdovis system? I think that's what the new... Well, no, this is Erdovis. I can't remember the name of the new space system that's going to be there. But boy, howdy, is it going to be wild. That's 10,000 light years from Earth. In lore, they launched from, what would it have been, like 1989 or 1998, something like that? And that means that they were basically traveling at the speed of light. Anything with mass cannot hit the speed of light, because photons don't have mass. Photons is what light is, the actual particles for light. Well, whenever you observe it, if you're not observing it, it turns into a wavelength. Anyway, or it might be the other way around, but that doesn't matter right now. Oh! They're going the correct way now. Oh. So that's interesting. Okay. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Closed. That's open. So stupid. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so neat. We're not going to be using hangar doors. But see, like, the elevator... Okay. I was really, really banking on that not being high enough to kill me. Let's actually throw our spare tools in here, just because we can break them down for, I think, tier 1s is literally just iron, but who doesn't need iron? Alright, so, okay, good. We do have a piston. I'm using hangar doors, so that way the collision box is accurate instead of it, being a little bit wider than the actual blocks. It's going to properly raise and lower without getting that jitter, right? Now, if we hinge the door, which, we will actually play around with that. Why not? Yeah. Boy, this is going to be rough to fill in. So, what I'm thinking... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So... 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... I think we'll throw the hinge... I know it's going to be slightly cockeyed. Not a whole lot I can do about that. But I feel like it would look better. Notch forward for positive, if I remember right. There we go.
Inventory full.
But we are going to be putting up some,
Inventory full.
like, safety, not necessarily railings. Okay. Let's actually, yeah, let's actually go ahead and weld up some of the actual structural blocks. And then, like, basically along the entire wall, I'm wanting to have it as a hazard walkway. So, you know, like, for example, I work in a manufacturing shop doing CNC work. We have certain walkways where there's caution or hazard lines on both sides. So that way we know, like, hey, this is a safe area to walk, just as long as I stay within these lines. Just as long as I stay within these lines, a forklift won't smack the stew out of me. You know, hypothetically. But, I feel like that would be kind of neat. I don't know if I'll be throwing a, like, hand railing along the walkway. I don't know how that would impact... There we go. I don't know how that would impact vehicle performance. I really don't want it to be a flight hazard. Took me a second to remember the word. Alright. Neato. So, here comes the fun part. Do we burn more material? Actually, you know what we could do? We could... Let's get some steel plate. I think I have an idea. And I kinda want to see how this would look. So what I'm thinking... Well, first off... And then... Unable to place. That is what I am afraid of. Yeah, cool. Parallax shadow's going away. Alright, so let's... Okay. So that isn't going to work. Whoop! I mean, technically did what I was wanting. Neat. So, we need to go in. Sure, inertial tensor. Upper limit. We need this to be 0 degrees. So 0 is going to be perfectly vertical. Braking torque. Set you at 500 newtons. Or a Newton meter. Alright. Now... Ooh, are you going to show? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I'm thinking, well, no, we are going to have to use blast doors. Yes, yes. Because we're going to be working with tight collisions. So really, we don't have much of a choice. And then it's 1, 2. All right. Let's see how it goes. So it so far looks like using the 1x2 base for the perimeters might be the solution. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, wow. Neat. Let's go ahead. 1.5 RPMs. Yeah? Yes. Oh, that looks incredible. Oh, that looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Alright, let's go ahead, weld up the border. Alright. I feel like that's a pretty good pace. Alright, yeah, we need to... Braking torque. Let's see here. We'll raise you up. Alright. Are you good? Oh yeah, that's very snappy. And let's see what it looks. Neat. So we don't have any more of that wobbling going on. I'm going to see really quickly. Ooh. That wasn't particularly smart of me. Alright. Well. There we are. Or... Well, go ahead, replace these two, but not with the same blocks. Okay, so it's not going to be clipping. Correct? Correct, but it is closing up that seam. And it looks like it does flow better. Alright. So, we are going to be keeping the 2x1x1 base. We're just going to be changing orientation.
Energy low.
Very nice. Alright, neat. Let's see. I do want to see what the flight pathing feels like. Because if, just as long as we're still able to get the Pelican, the Condor, I feel like it's going to need its own access hangar. That thing's going to be so much bigger than the Pelican. I can already tell. Oh, wait, actually, what am I doing?
Energy
This one's
low.
going to be faster. Well, I say faster. And I am broadcasting. Not a good sign. Neat. Yeah, definitely starting to make some progress. I would like to mine my way. Oh, you know what? We are going to need a button. Or do we go with, you know what? How intrusive are you? That's not very intrusive. Are those the only, because I do need one. Yeah, because I will need one to call the elevator and to open the doors. And you are not particularly invasive. Great. You know what? We do need to free up some space. This episode, we may actually end up building a welding ship. We might need that soon. 5 computers. And then eventually, I would like to do the roof so we can get the lights. Just so that way we're not burning suit power. So, you... Correct? Correct. Then reverse. And I can't fall in there. Sweet. Alright. Awesome. Alright, so let's take our miner. We didn't actually repair you. So we are going to need to replace one of the thrusters. Yeah, we are using the sci-fi Atmo. Are we... Basic refinery's not operational right now. I mean, we do have a good bit of iron. Yeah, we're just not refining any right now. So, I mean, ultimately, though, repairs are what we need to do. Oh, thank God, I thought that was a ship that just flew overhead. God almighty. Go ahead, get some motors banged out. We ought to have enough nickel, yeah? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we at least have enough ore. So, we do have that going for us. What is your... alright. Ah, Lord. We also need to finish these guys up. Let's go ahead and do that. Just so we have reserves. Alright, now we can focus on the motors. And what we'll do, refinery... Let's go ahead, refine some nickel. Yeah. Cool. Alright. We're gonna let that work for a minute. Okay. Let's actually go... Ooh. Okay, cool. So I can make binoculars. We'll go ahead and move this stuff up. I ought to have tons of gravel. Hang on. As such, viewers will experience buffering. But stream is... Oh, no. It was at that time. Alright. So then, what is causing my connection to go down? OBS. Let's see. All right. Closed a couple of things. I don't believe they would have been causing my internet to slow down, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Alright. Yep, the weasel's now finished. Cool. And we'll go ahead and throw the motors at the back of the line. So the binoculars are going to be pretty useful. We can actually look out and properly keep tabs on what's going on instead of having to use our Pelican's camera. Actually, I don't have an O2H2. No, I don't have that set up yet. Although we will be very soon. Go ahead and just top off our hydrogen bottle. I mean, we do have ice to spare, and we're in front of a ice lake, so... You know, what's the worst that could happen? That scuttler coming for us. Where? There we go. Alright, so yeah, it is flying away from us. Again, we have 0 defenses. The only fighting vehicle we have is the Pelican. Oh, you know what? We need landing gears. That would be useful. Okay. So there's no way for me to mount it with how I would want to. So, we will do this instead. Two, 3, and 4. And actually, you know what? We may end up using the mining entrance as a corridor. Alright. Neat. Let's go ahead, get everything taken care of. Control panel. Whoops. Landing plates. Not auto-locking. Spotlights don't show. You use for parking. And you know what? I just realized as well, we're going to need, we may end up needing to set up that stone ejection system. Thrusters, show block and terminal. Show block and terminal. Cool. Now, yeah, use you for mining. Oh, that's neat. Ah, alright. Groups. So, landing plates will throw you here. So switch lock. Batteries need to stay there. Thrusters. Toggle block on and off. Actually, you know what? Scratch this. Because we actually need you to go right here first. Switch lock. And then the batteries. Recharge on off. Magnetic plates to switch lock. And then thrusters. Toggle blocks on and off. So now I have a list of things that I can basically just go down the line to make it safe for me to disconnect. Alright, so we're going to test out our little mining elevator. Alright. Definitely need to add some lighting in here, though. Okay. We also need to add some buttons in here. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Small inset button, but there's not a lot. Huh. I don't remember this being here, but you know what? I'm gonna take it. Let's go ahead and get some more resources queued up. Throw you to the back. I think I only needed 10 computers. Alright, whatever. We'll give it some time to build. And I feel like placing it here would look best. Just about slingshotted myself onto the lake. God almighty. Hey, there we go. Oh, sweet. Steven 123. Alright, awesome. For you, hinge. Reverse. Piston. Reverse. Okay. How does it look whenever it's closed on the inside? Oh, I can appreciate that. Oh. Much better. Oh. When did we... No, I never built the thruster there. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then 5, 7. And I'll just go ahead, push this out a little bit further. Kind of taper it in. So I think what we may end up doing as well is using this as a utility corridor. Making it so that way, like, if we do need to access, like, the storage network, for example, we could store it underneath the ground to give it more protection and also keep everything looking nice, neat, and tidy. I think that's going to be the game plan. I guess we will go ahead and do this. Let's dig out a trench underneath the main corridor. Sweet, I can still see the material. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like I'm fairly center. And then we can go ahead and start piping up a network. So that way, because we are going to need a ton of space. Just for shoot. Just for storage. I'm not used to actually having all of my thrusters. There we go. And I don't know if I'm actually going to build the structure down here as well. And like, completely enclose it in steel. I do like the idea of it being a little bit like rough and ragged, because it's not meant to be pretty. It's meant to be utilitarian, right? It's meant to be functional over form. At least for the utility corridor. Alright, and then I do want to ensure that the mining tunnel stays separate. Sweet. Then... Now, I know for a fact I'm going to have at least one of the cool, what is it, like industrial refineries set up in like a fabrication area. Just because, I don't know, I feel like it would look really neat to do that. But the vast majority of them will be buried underground. And eventually, once Prototech becomes available to us, like we're actually able to go and secure one, I would like to have that refinery be the one above ground. Either we're not as far along as I thought we were, or I completely missed where the opening of the cavity is. Let's just go ahead and bank over. I'm willing to bet you I completely missed it. Oh, hey, sorry, I just now saw the chat. Barely going? We do have access to a mining tunnel that I'm planning on connecting to all of the ores. We have a place to process all of our ores. That's basically it. That and a recharging station. We can hook the Weasel up, and we can hook the Pelican up, but the Pelican is still heavily damaged from our encounter in, what was it, episode 2? Alright, looks like the voxel's starting to thin out. Yep, there we go. So I did miss the cavity a little bit. Alright. Oh, we do also have the utility elevator up and running, so that way we can fit the Weasel in there and transport it from the I guess this would be a runway. Basically from the runway to down here. I don't know how much of this I'm really going to need to dig out for right now. Just because whatever I dig out and build here, I'm going to need to pipe deeper into the mountain. So that's going to make it more resource heavy, but I would be able to go ahead, move my refinery assembler and storage containers over. I don't know. I don't know how I want to go about doing that. But I do know one thing. I want to have redundant systems for piping up materials. Just because one too many times I've taken a railgun Sabo and not been able to rearm any weapons. So, especially for a base, I feel like that could be super important just in case we do end up getting attacked and we're under sustained fire. Unless they hit absolutely every single pipeline, then, you know, we should still be able to keep the guns rearmed and firing. Because ultimately, the guns will be doing most of the fighting. I'll probably build a fighter/bomber. But first and foremost, we probably will need to get a interceptor up and running. Something cheap, something able to quickly be mass-produced, something expendable. I'm thinking maybe throwing an auto cannon on the chin and then Gatling guns for the rest. Just because missiles aren't really that worth it in my opinion. Very resource intensive, just slow. They can be intercepted by even interior turrets. So, I don't know. But right now we're not even in a position where we could fight if we wanted to. Oh yeah. I feel like this is a pretty good place to get started here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead, set up lights first. While we do still have a little bit of daylight. Huh. Yeah, I guess I am gonna need another one down here. Cool. Build vision? There we go. I'm kind of thinking about trimming this up by one. Well, that might look a little awkward. Well, no, it would make it perfectly center. Never mind. And adding a little, probably 2 by 1 by 1. I don't quite know yet. It would also keep me from going too close and being smacked by the door. Yeah, we may end up just doing that. Nope, nope. Shit. Just barely missed. God, that's irritating. Where are you going? Okay. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed I do. I can tell. I love you too. Have fun. I'm sorry. My wife just walked past me wearing a Christmas like pajama set with a blanket and her crocheting bag on her shoulder. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm really happy with how the weasel's turning out. Lifts are fun to build. I have to think about the design. See, that's cool. I wouldn't mind building one for like working on vehicles and such. I just, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous to do that because whenever I think pistons, I think like big contraptions. Um, like in my last playthrough, I had a garbage compactor that used 3 pistons to kind of compress down ships. It was 0G, compress ships into a grinder floor, and use that to clean up after a battle. But like this is the smallest thing in a while that I've built that uses a piston. I may end up actually doing what you said and using it like a garage lift. Because I feel like that would kind of be cool. Get the bottom frame of a ship and build like landing gears on it and then put it on the hydraulic lift. Maybe build like a forklift of some sort. I feel like that could be pretty neat, actually. I might steal your idea. Let's see. Do we have not enough steel plates? There we be. Yeah. But I'm just glad that we are energy positive now. We do need to build some storage batteries. Just in case somebody decides to take out our wind turbines. And, the Pelican maybe isn't available or doesn't have enough juice to power the base. Because I have the feeling it's going to be a hot minute before we can build a reactor. Plus, we're yet to find uranium anywhere, even in space. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit certain parts of the ceiling with the weasel. Well, maybe not. If I do manage to get away with this, I'm going to be very happy. Oh, nope. Never mind. There it goes. We'll still go ahead, place down the blocks, though. No worries, I'm... See, that's my issue right there. I'm not particularly creative. If left entirely alone with pen and paper and told like, hey, come up with, I don't know, a rough idea of how to solve this problem. Here's your parameters. Like, I could probably come up with something. Would it be good? No. Would it be functional? Maybe. Wouldn't hold my breath or anything. But where's that spot right here? But like, for example, like that. I feel like I've seen a design similar to that, or a concept at least similar to that, somewhere before. I couldn't tell you where, but I feel like at some point I seen it. Oh. There we go. There it is. Forward? Whoa. And you guys will be going up to 2 times power. Neat. Alright. Feel like that is good. Now we just need to lay down the This direction? Yeah, that direction. Nope. I didn't realize it rotated on me. Did it rotate again? God almighty. There we go. Now we just need to do one more side, and then we ought to be ready for the lights. Alright. Now, what I'm thinking we could do light panels. Actually, how... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, so... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not going to quite be perfectly centered. But these pretty much mark roughly where the center is. I don't know if I want to have a single strip and just make it wider, or if I want to have like 2 squares on each side going. And I mean, obviously we're going to have corner lights running along the bottom. There we go. Just because I know that lights can be a little bit performance heavy. By the way, I'm not doing this like in certain intervals or anything. I'm just doing this so I can look down and know where my center is. And even then, they'll eventually need to be built. Accidentally, yeah, I did. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we could do... Yeah, because I'm wanting this to be a walkway. 2? Do like a 2x2x1. That might look interesting. Where did that 245 come from? I mean, we're gonna need it, but Jesus. Okay. Let's see here. I don't want any light leaking out. Because, yeah, I know, they're AI. They're gonna spot me no matter what I do. But I do like the idea of trying to keep this semi-hidden. So if I... do it like that. So 1 from the edge. That might actually look fun. Let's go ahead and turn out all of the ship's lights. Alright. I mean, I can increase, not their gamma, their radius and light offset to help with that, I believe. Even then, we really ought to wait until nighttime. But until then, did we really? Damn. All right. Oh well, yeah. I did build 8, didn't I? So I'm thinking spacing them out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, I could not imagine doing a no jetpack run. That would be rough. Like, don't get me wrong, neat concept. Boy, howdy, that would be hell, though. Actually, the gamma from the outside might be screwing with it. Okay. I do feel like we need to adjust the offset, though. But all in all, this doesn't look bad. Landing strip with the smaller lights. That would be pretty neat. I wonder. Well, see, here's, well, because I know for a fact we're going to have the outer edges as walkways with a hand railing. I wonder if I could use, like, put the hand railing and then on this block, the corner light up against the railing so it looks like a bumper. And it would also be a guiding, because I mainly want these to be functional for illumination, but all the other lights being cosmetic. I feel as though that could be fun. Oh no, we'll play it by ear. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Game. There we go. But the real test is going to be at night. Because if everything is illuminated properly at night, I'm not going to mess with the lights. I feel as though that's going to be the real proper test. Because while I do like that subtle transition from being outside to in here because of the gamma difference, I really don't want it to be solid during the day, but absolutely eye-scorching at night. I feel like that wouldn't be particularly great. Right? Let's see here. I will need more construction components. Yeah, I feel as though at least one more. 1, 2, 5. Yeah, because that's going to put us near the edge. That is lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. And then after we get all the way to the subterranean part, I'm thinking about going through and coloring this. Like, probably keeping this stuff up here gray so it blends in with the stone. But this down here, like the green digital camouflage. I feel as though that could look pretty neat. We do need to eventually build a welder ship. We'll probably do that before we build the interceptor. Alright. Alright, so yeah, there is still that slight transition, but it's nothing too crazy. Definitely much better than it was pre-lighting. Let's see. I feel as though we really need to bang out getting these walls done, as well as that 45-degree angle in the corners. But I think before we go to do that, yeah, actually, we'll go ahead and do at least the pedestrian walkways. Yeah, we are out of iron. Or at least refined iron. It's like, I mean, the likelihood of us actually walking through here is slim, but you know, it's the idea of it. It's the principle, some might say. And then we are going to go ahead and do a little bit over here as well, just so that way I can get a picture of how all of it's going to look. Railings use interior, don't they? Ooh. Handles. They are called handrails, yeah. So excited to get the communications pack, by the way. I'll be doing that next payday. Inset aquarium. Ooh. Is that a part of the... Yeah, it is. We do have handrails, yeah? Oh, I think I see. Okay. Yep, railing. Cool. No. Construction components. Okay. So, you know, I even watched it turn. Ooh. You know what? This right here could be an issue. There is no way around that. Yikes. Okay. I guess I'll keep this space open for the corner lights. Wait, hang on. Oh, bugger. Neon tubes have a offset center. No, they don't. I thought they did. Turns out I'm just a filthy liar.
Energy low.
Edelon requesting clearance. Oh, thank the Lord. I thought we'd been discovered. Okay. I feel like I hit... No? Alright. You know, I feel like that doesn't look terrible. We'll need to...
Energy
Oh.
low.
Okay. Ooh. You look nasty. Huh. Yeah, we desperately need to get a interceptor up and running. Like, I do have an idea. I would love to line up the cockpit with a railgun, so that way I don't have to worry about my POV being canted. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Canted off to one side while, there we go. Well, trying to line up a shot accurately on the railgun. Because those sabos are going to be expensive early game. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hook the Weasel up. Charge. Oh, shoot. Basic refinery. Alright, that's all the iron that we have. Uh-oh. Is it back up now? I think it is. I don't know what happened to the stream. Hopefully it's still good. Oh, game? There we go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. I am back. Let's... How far out? 1.4K. I guess what we could do... So why is the stream saying that it's live when it's actually like 10 minutes behind? Not receiving enough such. Viewers will experience buffering. Yes. Please use keyframe sequence C of 4 seconds or less. Current keyframes are not enough, which can cause buffering. The current frame rate for this. Correct. Group of picture sizes. Stream health is excellent. Literally 2 minutes later. So is playback just going to be dead for me? Huh. May end up resetting the stream. Actually, let me refresh the page on YouTube. All right. Are we good now? Neato. Cool. So let's go ahead and make that adjustment to our elevator. Nope. There we be. All right. No issues. I mean, it should seal all the way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we need to add one of these down to the bottom. I am glad I remembered. Okay, yeah. We're now completely out of iron. That's fine. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that'll look okay. May end up kind of changing that up a little bit, but... Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and take the weasel out. Get some more iron. By the way, is the stream going okay for you guys? Because it's showing fine on my end, but I don't know. Nice. Only slightly overshot it. You guys... 1.75... 1.75. We need to give this thing a paint job. Bump reverse up to 3 times. Reconnection successful. Okay, now saying excellent connection. go ahead, get rid of you. Ah. Hopefully that resolved it. Ooh. I overestimated my stomping force. Alright, alright. We're good. We're fine. We're safe. For now. Okay. I need to... I'm looking and trying to game plan how I'm going to set up my ejectors. Recharge. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. I'm trying to get this set up so I have a good idea how it all looks. I do like that. The Eidolon. What do... Ooh. I don't see anything. Oh well. Not an issue for us. Alright. How do we look down here? I mean, I'd say that's pretty decent. Especially all things considered. like the way this is starting to feel. For sure. Oh. Alright. Yeah, as it stands now, we can't even completely unload the Weasel. Alright, we're going to clear out this cargo container of iron, and then we're going to head back to work. There we go. Alright, and we can finish up the button panel. Okay, so there's no collision whenever it comes to the player. That's good. What was it? You reverse, and then you reverse. Nice. Yeah, that'll work for now. I would like to be able to properly see in here. Alright. Yeah. So, intensity 10, fall off 2. And then offset, bring that down to 0. Okay. I like this. Wait, no. Mine elevator light. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yep, okay. Edelon. Clearance. Okay. That's an old message. I thought that was new. Oh. Yeah. Wow. It really is starting to come along. I'm super happy with this. There we go. Man. Alright. I hate how it does that. I hope they fix that in Space
Energy
Engineers
low.
too. That scuttler might do a close flyby. Section A. Yeah, see, I feel like this... I don't know. Maybe that's okay. How bad does it stand out? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Alright. Hopefully, once we weld up some of the, armor, it won't be, radiating out as bad.
Energy critical. No energy.
Why? Oh, because it's cold. Oh, boy. Alright. Yeah, should have seen that one coming. Okay, yeah, you are going away. Thank the Lord. I mean, hopefully we're making a difference. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to go and get some more iron. signal, please. What? Where did it go? That's pretty. Wow. But wait, I just got cheated out of an unknown signal. That's pretty dumb. Yeah, that light leak is so bad. Holy cow. But God, does it look so good in here. Ah. There we go. Thought. Eh. Definitely think the light leak might be because of that 45-degree. Pretty positive. Or, not iron plate. What I... Actually... Hopefully this will stop it. Yeah, I definitely think we might not be able to fix that light leak. Can we Well, no, because the adjustment only goes positive. There we go. Oh, wait. And then, I mean, by that point, we can turn down the intensity. Yeah, and that is helping a lot. That is actually a great deal better. Let's adjust the fall off. That's a lot better. So much better.
Energy low.
I think I might focus on the inside and well, Freya, sweetie, did you want uppies? Starts climbing on me. Lord. Yeah, you just wanted to watch the pretty lights, didn't you? I've never seen such a cute cat be such an idiot. She will climb up on my lap just to stare at the lights in my PC. Not iron. Actually, yeah. Boy, we need to make another iron trip already. Alright. 3, 7, 1. Everything operational. We did take some damage. Wow, we took a decent bit of damage. Everything but the steel plates, but that's okay. Nice. What got damaged? Is that a battery? That's trailing smoke? Shoot! No, I think that might be a landing gear. That might be... Yeah. Both, front landing gear are damaged. And do you know what I still haven't made yet? Stone ejection system. Which I think that might actually be what our issue is. While we're running out of iron so quick. Because our inventory's maxing. But not with iron. And gradually... Yep. Oh. Grind these down till they're a little bit smaller. Oh. Please. Please no. Fuck. Just don't get with an 8. 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 Maybe since it doesn't have LOS, it won't see me. Oh, it's circling back. Oh! Oh. It looks like it's doing combat maneuvers. Doesn't know that I'm here, and it's just confused as to how to get to me. Stormfires are, fighters, yeah. It's slowly starting to leave me alone. I really don't want to tempt it by poking my head out and staring at it through binoculars. I may actually hop in my miner and seeing if I can lead it away. Oh my god. No way. No way. Oh my god. Wow. I have never had that happen. I've had them try to shoot through the voxels to kind of dig me out. Oh my god. Well, um, let's resume mining, I suppose. I can't believe that. Thank you, Lord. Oh no. Yep. And it knows I'm here. Let's see if I can't drag it over to this parallax fueling station. Alright. Might have just lost interest in me. Did it just get offended at the idea of me proposing peace? Alright. Douche. Actually, let's bank this way. Are you? Oh, safety zone. All right. We've been here, haven't we? Okay, I'm pretty sure we have. Oh wait, sell. Can I sell my iron? I cannot. Alright. I mean, a decent little detour, at least. Damn, is it really still after us? Alright. Yes, you are out of render range. Alright, I don't think they're after us anymore. Of course I say that. Looks like they're picking up speed, too. Alright. God almighty. Yeah, they should be about there. I think that was a gunshot. Or a cannon fire. Really? Come on, dude. It literally just spawned in. Either that's thunder or they're shooting at something. They do have an artillery gun, but it's not firing. Tons of Gatlings, too. Okay. So they're not coming for us. I don't think that unknown signal's in a dangerous spot. Go ahead. Test its range. Of course, it's gonna get foggy. Alright. Oh, wood helmet. Yay. Yeah, why not? Alright. Yep. This way to home. Yeah, I think I might have screwed up. There we go. Yeah. That was scary. Oh, wow. I know I didn't talk a whole lot during that. Sorry about that. I was having Vietnam flashbacks to episode 2. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, my word. Batteries are good. Ooh. Alright. Yep, we're back to 100%. Jeez. Ah. Oh. That was admittedly a little bit stressful. Yeah, the longer we wait, the more of an enemy presence will be around us. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We have been going for 2.5 hours. Whenever you come back, I'll probably have more of this stuff done. Hopefully dug out a little bit more, all that fun stuff. But thank you all for joining me. Make sure to subscribe, check out the other playlist. All these will be put into a single thing. This is going to be a lot of work that I'm going to have to do off camera, so I hope you guys are okay with that, but I feel like that's going to help out with the flow of everything. But anyways, make sure to ring the bell so you know next time I go live, and I will see you in the next